Tiwa Savage is a singer-songwriter, Nigerian. Just a fun-loving girl next door type person who has been blessed with a gift from God. So yeah. It's kind of a funny story. I've said this before, but I had a crush on a guy when I was in secondary school, and I noticed he used to hang out with all the, cool kids who were like the musicians. So I went to my teacher and I said I wanted to enroll in the music courses and I wanted to sing. So he asked me to sing a song and I did, and he was like, oh, you actually have raw talent, that can be developed into something. So that's kind of how it started. Unfortunately, I still didn't get the guy, but I discovered my talent from God. I started up really as a backup singer, and that's where I started my professional music career. And I was blessed to work as a backup singer for George Michael in Wembley Stadium in front of about 80,000 people. So that was an amazing night. And I also went on tour with Mary J. Blige around Europe as a backup singer. I did a lot of stuff while I was at school at Berkeley for Shaka Khan, and I worked with Babyface. I'm also signed to Sony in the US as a songwriter, so I've written songs for Monica, Fantasia, which has been a blessing. And I also had the privilege of doing background vocal work on Whitney Houston's last album, on one of the songs on the album. So that was definitely an honor for me to do that. I have so many. One is when I got to open for Two-Face, when he did his concert in Echo Hotel. I was fairly unknown then, and I was just asked to sing the national anthem. And I remember, when they said Tiwa Savage, and everyone was just like, who's that? So, but by the time I finished performing, I actually got people standing up on their feet. So that was a great moment for me. Also, when I got to perform at the Channel O Award towards the end of 2011, it was great to see that my music is starting to grow outside of Nigeria. So that was a great moment for me too. Even though I said one of my greatest moments was when I opened for Two-Face, it was actually one of my most embarrassing moments too, because my dress for the performance came literally 5 minutes before I was supposed to go on stage, so I didn't have time to try it on before. So they had said, next on stage is, rising star Tiwa Savage, and I put the clothes on, and as soon as I was walking on stage, the zip ripped at the back, and I didn't even know. So, Banky was just like, oh my God, like my whole back was open, and this was the first time I was meeting Two-Face, MI. Banky was there, like I said, so I was really, really embarrassed. They tried to pin me up, and all this time, the band and everybody was on stage, so I had to go back, change into something that was not planned, so that was quite embarrassing. I have a few. Anybody who knows me knows that I love Brandy. She's my all-time favorite. Like I said, Whitney Houston, Kim Burrell too. Vocally, I think she's just incredible. But here in Nigeria, I look up to people like Two-Face, Fela, Don Jazzy, even people like Banky W. Seeing how successful he's been, Nice. I look up to them. I actually don't have a favorite color. Unfortunately, I know, but I don't. My favorite color is, I was gonna say green for money. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a favorite color, I'm just kidding. God, I love Ewa going and Agege bread. I absolutely love it. Sometimes I can drive all the way to Surulere in the morning just to get that, so it's my favorite. I'm quite boring. I know when people see me on stage, they think I have this, extraordinary lifestyle, but I really like to be at home. I love to watch movies, drink tea in my bed, and just have alone time at home. But I also like to go to concerts. I like seeing other people perform, and I like going to see comedians, because they make you laugh, you unwind, you forget your stress and your worries for that short period of time, but they do give you an escapism, so I like going to comedy shows. Hey! Hey! number 7 is the one and only Igo Dai. I believe he's been in the industry for like over 15 years, so he's been doing pretty great to be that consistent for so long. He is one of the great interpreters of that real worry pidgin accent that cracks everybody up, so definitely he's my number 7.
Now, wow, we need people who can move. They tell us that they get leaders. We don't have leaders, we only have dealers. People when they sell, change all our guests. Our guests, most of them are planning to be banker. But some of them are the right arrows. Not be their fault. These some boys now they are planning to be professor. Now they are not cool. You know what I mean? Some people I need to respect myself. For me, I'm a worried boy. Apple. We all are like 247. And they share anything. If you want apple, you make it apple. Don't punish them. Shoot gun, you go not start the worried boy in the place. Shoot, now you go not start the worried boy. I hear guns start, I go take run, you don't go to live. I know you want to go so, but this guy they run no. And they talk Indian man, they laugh. I mean, this Indian man they hear pigeon. But now wow, before we smoke, any person with yellow hair coil, we go say no Oyibo. Oyibo can great. Not be everybody with yellow be Oyibo. So I just go. Whether in India, whether in Pakistan, I don't know. They can ask I carry get not be Oyibo. Hello sir, I'm sorry. Where are you from?
India.
Hey!
Number 6, I have to give it up to one of the females, Princess. I love her because she has a lot of characters that she executes really, really well. She also cracks me up on the TA show where she, again, takes on many hats and has many personas. So definitely, number 6 is Princess.
The problem of this country, non-married men, they cause harm. You will ask me why. Thank you, moderator. A married man who woke up by himself, we have his bath by him, then we enter his car by himself and move out by him, going somewhere. There's a young boy in the school who registered in the school by himself and he writes his exam by him, then he have a girlfriend for himself. Then the married man at the beginning who left home by himself, we drive to the school of the boy who is by himself and snatch his girlfriend. I'm coming over. Then the girlfriend, we follow the guy because of money and car. Then the boy will be sad. Then he will join a gang so that they can go and rob people, so he will be big up like the guy. He can snatch his girlfriend back. I'm going to pass a bill now. All married men should be transferred to the north. Do you agree with me?
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm actually trying to keep my cheeks from laughing so much, but my number 5 is Julius Agbo. He definitely a pioneer in the industry, and I had the privilege of working with him in one of the shows where I was one of the performers, and that's where I got to see him perform live. And he's very funny. I really enjoyed his skits. So number 5 is Julius Agbo. Wow. So number 4 is Ebobom. He's a character. Even off stage, he still cracks people up. He opens for us on Nigerian Idol, and that's a really hard task. You know, sometimes we're not ready yet, and he's on stage warming the crowd up, and he gets them just right before we start. So for that, he's my number 4.
All these small green walking lost away for worry. All the Maliki, all of them, all this poverty they kill me. Why I call Lagos see the way I don't package my life. He call iron my character, call put gate off for my career. Abemona clap alright, not easy. Thank you very much, no time. I say when many comedians they talk of poverty, the one experience of our house, that one get great. I must talk out because now only me be the comedian one who say I they talk the truth, they leave the fat, make the pomo for tick. Go. My part, that guy bought 28 children for inside 2 room, now bonus boot.
Guys, I get 2 sisters, they don't grow, hoping say they'll go marry. They bought 5 join for the 2 room. If we want sleep, we dey lap each other sleep.
Number 3 has to be my girl, Chi Girl. She is fantastic, and what a lot of people don't know about her is that she's actually a singer. I know she does that thing where she sings and she kind of adds comedy into it, but she can actually sing, and I've had the privilege of hearing her sing. But aside from that, she is holding it down for females in the industry. She's so funny, she captivates the audience, and she just has a different approach to it. So I'm really proud of her. So number 3 for me is Chi Girl. Welcome back. You're still here with me, Tiwa Savage, on my countdown for my favorite comedians. Number 2 has to be Basket Mouth. He's a household name now. He's done so many shows here across the seas. He's just a great businessman too, and he's definitely brought so much to the industry. So I really appreciate what he's done. I'm sure many people do. So for me, number 2 is my big bro, Basket Mouth.
But quickly, I want to just say this. I've noticed that, see, when Oyibo people as I be talk about Oyibo people, because I they try understand why they do what they do. When I went to book Gina, I went to the agent. Gina and my friend, we performed before together over there. So we're gisting, and I told her, we just talking about all that. At that time, I said, Gina, I'd like you to come to Nigeria and perform. That was the last date she picked my call. The next thing, agent can't call me. This girl blocked me. I did not see Gina again. An agent, they call me Oyibo, different Oyibo people. But at the end of the day, they now agreed. Do you know that they are the only people that are never afraid? Do you know that? For war, look, Iraq. Christina Amopo goes to the war city. Go there, go to cover war. People, they bomb, they play. She go take there. All right, I'm here in Iraq. It's so dangerous. The insurgents are there. I did this one. And you did there. You see, they report news. They know they fear. The only time the white people are afraid is when they want to you up. Seriously. Go embassy. So I'm afraid, but we can't grant you your visa.
For those of you who have just joined us, you've missed a really great show, a funny show. But just to recap, my top 7 comedians. At 7 is I Go Die. 6 for me, Princess. 5, Julius Agwo. 4, Ibom. 3 was Chi Girl. 2, Basket Mouth. And number 1, my number uno, the one, the only AY. I mean, this guy, not only is he funny, but his professionalism, like what he puts into his shows, the skits, the preparation before, the interludes, the music, everything, you can tell that he puts so much into it. And so I look up to him as well as a businessman when I'm putting on my shows, just the way he's dedicated to his craft. He's also a big brother of mine. He prays for me a lot, gives me a lot of advice. He's given me so many opportunities, and no one can deny his talent. So for me, number 1 is AY.
Ladies and gentlemen, show some love. Put your hands together. Please put your hands together for Ramsey Noah. That's my friend and brother. Take a bow, brother. Yeah. Ashawo, Japan. Ramsey Noah, all the guests for home video lips not suffer for this guy. This guy kiss on per second billing. Where the camera? Put that camera for his lips. Ramsey, show your lips. Not shame, show your lips. Show the lips. See the lips. Ramsey don't kiss to the point where even like say almost won't get cancer of the lips. Ramsey, tough guy. You know, the girls and all them Kate, una get wahala. You know, they are very selective. Once you just hear say the role is about kissing, they say, who am I kissing? Once you say Ramsey, they say, let's do it. Once you say, yeah, can Director, change the script. I don't think I want to do that. They try that nonsense with me now. They tried that nonsense with me. 3 years ago, I want to do a movie. They say Genevieve did the role. I said, they can say I go kiss Genevieve. I don't happy. Consider how they rehearse that. Don't the rehearse, I'll take kiss life. Come out for this guy, buddy. Only for the director to come and say, Genevieve say, kissing who? AY, with the mama lips.
Hey everyone, my name is Tiwa Savage, aka Miss Kele Kele, and you're watching me and my top 7 comedians. The perfect 7. 777 is the number.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Tiwa Savage!